Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Fred Razak at CMtrading. Today is July 16th, 2019, and today is Tuesday morning. So looking at the major economic events of the day, just a bunch of events coming out, but I'm really highlighting the more important events. So starting out at 10:30 this morning, out of United Kingdom, average earning index coming out, and then later in the day, Bank of England Cardi will be speaking shortly to affect the GBP as it's gotten beaten up and just trading really sideways. Okay, both the euro and the GBP have really been not really trading over the last couple of days, but we'll take a look at that today. Perhaps we'll get some momentum. And lastly, today, Fed Chairman Powell will be speaking out in the United States, and there's also a monthly retail sales number coming out, but not as important as Fed Chairman Powell speaking. Then FOMC Evans will be speaking following this. So, a couple of major-ish news events coming out, but if there are no surprises, I don't think the markets are going to really make any difference in terms of that. Now, looking at the Forex symbols, like I said, the GBP and the euro has really not been trading volatility-wise over the last couple of days. We'll take a look at the rand as it's gotten much stronger, and the Aussie dollar got much stronger versus the USD, which there's been a little bit more momentum there. So looking at that, and then we'll take a look at the Dow Jones as it's trading steady on its new highs, not really retracing, just really, bearing in some of the new highs that it's, have been hit. And we're going to take a look at that as well. Looking at commodities, also gold and oil really unchanged with lighter volume. And lastly, looking at the stocks as well, they're holding their ground, but it's light volume. Okay, this is really the heart of the summer, July 16th. So, with taking that into consideration, the markets are a little bit quiet. But let's take a look at today's trading and see what we can expect. So we're going to start here with a GBP USD chart on a 4-hour chart. And you can see, it's been really choppy, okay? You could tell just by the candles, okay, that it's really been very choppy and light volume. And we've been trading between 125.13-ish level and 125.70-ish level, which is about a 55 pip area, within the last couple of days. So, all that said, okay, we're really very quiet here, okay? So the question is that if we do break lower, okay, at 25.13, we may see it go back down to the 124-ish level, okay, but we're midway between these really two extremities, okay, this being the low of the year and this being that bounce, okay, so we're right smack in the middle of that. So, if we don't get that bounce, we may sell off later today. So you might want to look at that depending on how the Governor Carney will be speaking and see how that actually weights itself. Now, looking at the USD ZAR, this is really important to note because we mentioned this yesterday. It was trading right next to this resistance level on 113.90-ish level, finally breaking below it, 1389-ish level. And so we've broken it, okay? We haven't broken it with zest. We really need to break it with some more zest in order for that to create, because now we're trading at the next support level. Okay, this was the previous support level before we, take it higher to the 15-ish level. So we're trading at that bottom range right here. Okay, I don't like to pick bottoms, but this actually may break itself. Okay, if it does continue in this momentum, it may continue to break itself. But you see the bars are getting smaller, so that's less likelihood. Okay, but you want to keep an eye on this and a really sharp eye on this to make sure that it does come through. Now, looking at the Aussie dollar, we finally got to that higher level. And we mentioned this yesterday, but nothing propelling it higher. Okay, this is called lighter volume. Okay, there's no follow through. Okay, I would have expected this to break out higher to the 70.48-ish level, but it's just hovering above here. So really from yesterday, not much doing. Okay, we're looking at a 4-hour chart. Just look at a 1-hour chart. You can see what I'm talking about. We've really just been trading within this very tight range. Okay, however, if you do get that breakout, that will give you some momentum perhaps to go up higher, and then the markets will start picking up again. Now looking at that Dow Jones, and this is 27,356, 27,390-ish level, okay, was the all-time high, and we're only about 40 points off of that, okay? So really, guys, it's not really trading. It made that new high, ironically, at the same time that Donald Trump went to visit North Korea, and that kind of getting resolved itself. So with this said, okay, as long as we don't see any extremities being broken, I will keep my hands off the keyboard just to allow things to develop themselves in order to strike once they do start picking up. Okay, and this is really summer trading. So with that said, just keep that in mind. Now looking at Microsoft, this was our leader, and we're looking at a 50-minute chart, and you can see we're in a 50 cents range, okay, between the higher 139.05 and 138.50-ish level. That's a 55, cent move, okay, not much really going on. I mean, considering when we look at a weekly chart, we've gone from our lows in December from $99 to $138. Okay, that's over a $40 move, since December. Okay, so a massive incline, a 40% return there. Had you put in $100 and invested $100 in Microsoft back in December, today you'd have $140. Okay, that's just the reality of it. And so, the fact that we're trading a little bit lower, again, it's summer trading. Now, last thing I want to go over Bitcoin. Bitcoin had a nice retracement last week, and we meant to pick this up yesterday actually to cover it in the morning review. For some reason we skipped it, but right here we're trading at 10,050-ish level. We bounced off of it to our Fibonacci retracement level. Okay, really beautiful there. And now it looks like it's a bull flag. So 10,745-ish level. So this may actually be a decent place to pick this up in anticipation that it's going to break out higher. Okay, it's still trading within its range. Okay, so with that said, keep an eye on this. If it does break above this resistance level, okay, of 10,300-ish level, okay, at that point it will go higher. Okay, so just keep an eye on this because this has really been trading quite well. This is Fred Razak. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.